It is recording yet? Is it recording yet? Recording.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, LAX members. Today we will be reviewing our movie that we had decided to watch. We are LAX 2003 Group 120, and my name is Nurhida Binta Abdul Malik. My matrix number is 207-164. Okay, the movie that we had decided to review is the title is Coco. We will proceed with the first thing that I'm going to say, which is, have all of you watched the movie? Have all of you?
Yes, you
Yes.
watch.
Yes.
Yes.
Israel, do all of you enjoy the movie?
Enjoy.
Really enjoy.
Yes.
Proceed to the next question, and don't forget to introduce yourself. Okay? Who's going to say about the storyline? Ain?
Okay,
It's
my name
I.
is Izwan. My metric number is 206226. So I will briefly summarize the storyline of this movie. So this movie is actually a Pixar animation movie. So Coco is about a young boy named Miguel who has passion in music, but his family has banned it for several generations. So his great great grandfather chose a career in music rather than life with his family. So because of his decision, his succeeding generation have never forgive him. So but Miguel has passion to become a musician. So he has to have a secret place to play his guitar while watching video of his hero, which is Ernesto de la Cruz, the greatest musician in Mexico. So, but his family does not agree with his patient, and his family will prefer that he make shoes for a living. So because of his patience and determination, he decided to compete in a music contest in the plaza. So but then in order to compete in the contest, he have a musical instrument. But then he decided to borrow a guitar that kept in the De La Cruz tomb. Suddenly, he found out that himself was transported to the lands of the dead with his street dog named Dante. This there he meets several generations of his ancestor. In order to return to the land of the living, he must get his family blessing. So his great great grandmother, Mama Imelda, promised that um, she will give him his blessing in order for him to return back to the land of living, but with one condition that he must give up on music. So, but then Miguel decided instead that he will find De La Cruz, whom he believed that he is his great great grandfather. So this movie is actually about the journey of Miguel in finding De La Cruz that he believed is his great great grandfather to get his blessing to return back to the land of living. But it turned out that he found out that De La Cruz is not his real great great grandfather. So I think this movie actually has lots of message that they are trying to deliver to the audience. So what do you guys think about the message that the movie is trying to deliver?
Okay, my name is Nurul Andinta Ibrahim. My trade number is 205679. I think the message that the movie is trying to relay to the audience is family is everything. Friends will come and go, but the family will be there forever. So you should treat them with respect, prioritize them, and most importantly, never forget them. Coco's entire demeanor tells us that we should treasure our family members, not only when they're here with us, but when they pass as well. But one thing about family is family should support each other. If one of the family members have a different dreams that uh, not along of what the family usually do, we should support them so that they will not go to the wrong way. This movie also brings out an emotional side of a person to further realize the things that truly matter in life, that is family. So, how about the next person?
Okay, hi. I'm Mariam Showers binti Momariza. My matrix number is 208318. So basically, what about the actors and actresses? So basically, Miguel, he's voiced over by Anthony Gonzalez, and he's the main character. Miguel's the main character. Basically, he's a little boy in the Coco film. And another one is Ernesto, Benjamin Bratt. He's played by Benjamin Bratt. The voiceover is by Benjamin Bratt. And then another main character is Hector, who's voiced over by, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, but it's Gail Garcia Bernal. So basically, these are the three main people in the story, and basically what they were, the most defining plot twist was basically between Ernesto and Hector. Basically, how Miguel found out about, how the family related thing was actually like come to how he came to plan, and basically, what about the actors and actresses is basically, and the question was like, it was mostly pointed to its real life actors. So if they played their role successfully, it's played really successfully because like it's a beautiful animated like cultural sensitive film, and the animation was great. Everyone like the emotions conveyed by the characters was great. They really animated it to be really heartfelt, and everyone really enjoyed the movie itself. So basically, was the acting convincing? So yes, the animation was great. So the acting was convincing, and basically, what the movie was trying to convey through the actors was nailed spot on, because the animation did a perfect job on trying to convey their emotions and trying to say what they wanted to say, and it was a really good way of like doing a comic. Sorry, not comic, an animation film. And then the next person would be Nishalni.
Hi, my name is Nishalini Sivalan, matrix number 207266. And so I'll explain about the movie set. So for you guys know that Coco is based on a real person. So that the directors they took on like inspired from the real city of Mexico. They took on the real traditions of Mexico. So like they did so much research about Mexico so that they don't portray the traditions in a wrong manner. So for the city, they inspired from Santa Leda Fraguna, a city from in Mexico, and they took the inspiration from that city. They created the animation to this real city in there. And for Coco, there's an actual person who inspired them for the Coco character, whose name is Maria Salud, and who's 105 years old right now. And there's also a fun fact. When you guys know, right, the dog named Dante who followed Miguel everywhere, it's actually a Mexican's national dog, which breed is Zolo, Xolo. And it's actually known as for the dog is actually known to bring people to their ancestors. So like they really did research to do animations for this movie. And next, Taufik.
Hi, my name is Mam Taufik, 207199. Did the movie use visual effects? This is an animation movie, so of course it use visual effects, performed by Pixar's company and supervised by Michael K. O'Brien. the visual effect is so dazzling. So we know that there are many various lights that it show that in in the Pixar's previous history, this is the first time they use 7 million lights in a scene. 7 million for one scene. So the highlight on this on the movie is the Land of the Dead, inspired by the real place Guanajuato in Mexico. It to portray about the world in afterlife that we never seen, a real afterlife world. So we know that the light and glowing mean good, and the Mexican tradition know that when people dies, they are enjoying the afterlife. So the visual effect portrayed with it, very good job. And I want to highlight about the golden petal pots that use marigold flower to give a glow glitter when they step on it. So they took about 100 hours to make the lamp, the parts, the flower carpet. So that's for the visual effects. So that's very dazzling. So I think that from other movie, we know that this visual effect used for the Coco movie is outstanding and on the top tier of the movie list in others. That's all from me. Next person, please.
Okay, I'm going to talk about the most memorable scenes in the movie. I think for me personally, the most memorable scene for me is when Miguel is actually performed for the first time. He sang the Poco Loco, and I think that is very nice of Hector. Even though at that time he doesn't even know, Miguel doesn't even know, and Hector doesn't even know that they are related, family related. And I think that is so nice of Hector to actually what we call to actually try to calm Miguel down before he present on the stage. And that's the first memorable scenes for me. And the second one is throughout the ending of the movie when Miguel tried to sing Remember Me to his great great grandmother, which is Coco, so that his great great grandmother doesn't forget his father, her father, sorry, which is Hector. And that scenes actually made me tear up because at first I thought that um at some point I thought that Coco's gonna die at that time, to be honest. I don't know why. Because she seems like dead but still alive. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, and it actually made me tear up because I thought that Hector's gonna be forgotten by his one and only daughter. So I think that is the most memorable scene for me in that movie. Okay, can we proceed to the next question, please?
About the dialogues and language, are they appropriate for the audience? Okay, so I think the language they use is appropriate for kids because there are no harsh words or any bad words in this movie for kids to watch. As we can see, they mix some Spanish language where I also do not understand what is the meaning, but I guess it is good. Um, it is good because we can learn new words from the movie too. And but I think it is some better if they didn't mix the language since the movie is specially for kids. But in my opinion, the dialogue are using very passionate words over kids movie, and it shows how much love and dedication was put in the movie. And for my opinion, I think they are appropriate for the audience since it is about family movie, love among the family, and the struggle of helping each other. So there are many advantages in this movie that I think is appropriate for the audience to watch. So I think, how about next? Alia?
So hi, my name is Noorana Najla binti Ahmad Sharif. My merit number is 205763. Can you guys hear me? Guys?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes,
Yeah, we
okay,
can hear.
okay. Alright. So I personally think Coco is good movie to watch for everyone, kids and adult, because it's totally spread good message to us that focus on helpful message which bring people together by accepting difference. Like Coco family, don't want him to participate in music, and because and then okay, honestly, I'm not a big fan of animate music, animate movies, but I rate this as one of the best animated movies that I've ever watched, and I highly recommend to our viewers. And it gave me so many valuable lessons. First of all, is family is everything. Treat your family with respect, and most importantly, never forget them. And secondly, seize your moment. This is the best lesson from the movie. And then thirdly, follow your dreams. When we have the courage to follow our dreams, amazing things can happen. And lastly, you can be immortal if you can create memories which others can cherish forever. Easily one of the finest animated movies ever made, and filled with feelings and emotion is with our emotion right now because this is our last discussion. So, Ifa.
Name is Ifa Nafisa and my matrix number is 205549. So, but should I recommend this movie? Recommend this movie because for me this movie is really enjoy and I love the plot. Also, this movie tells about family and death with bright colors. It's also content a beautiful works of art, which about how beautiful death can be and it doesn't end after death. Um, this movie also tell about following dreams and aspiration, about the love and forgiveness and the unbreakable bond of family. And I really enjoyed the all music in this movie, especially the main song, which is "Remember Me," that's repeated throughout the film, and each time, and it seemed to have a different and deeper meaning. Um, so I really recommend this movie to others to watch because for me those scenes are so emotional. And as we know, every single things in this life, family comes first, and everything in this life, family is number one. So how about you, One?
Sorry, Juan, we can't hear you. No. If your earphones doesn't work, you can just plug on your earphone and just talk.
Can you hear or not? Okay, my name is Wan Fatih Fazliana binti Waharun. My metric number is 206171. Okay, I want to explain about who should watch the movie and why we should watch the movie. To me, this Coco movie is very suitable to watch by all of our family member, especially to kids. And this movie storyline, it is easy to understand, and there is no rude action in this movie. Why we should watch the movie? First, this movie can give we a lot of message that related about family ties and talk about the movie. We can see through this movie that family member need to support each other in what our other family member want to do in their life, because it is too important to get blessed and support from other family members in what we want to do. Next, the movie show that we need to work hard and be patient to achieve what we want to get. For example, the Miguel willing to do anything to play the guitar, even many obstacles to him face it before he can play the guitar. In conclusion, we can see this movie with our family member, and we can take this movie as our guideline to be good family member, which we need to have good relationship with people and get support and bless from them in what we do. When we have a good relationship with others, we can live in loving environment and happy with our life. So that's all.
All right, thank you, Wayne. So all of us have said pieces for this movie review, right? You guys have any other things to add on about the Mexican
Yeah, I
culture?
wanna add on. Oh no, I actually want to add on from my part because I forgot to add this part. Because I love how like my part was about their characters, and I love how Miguel's characters was like, even though him and Mama Coco was like they brought love and music back, but they still learned how important family is, and like they were able to bring the music back because they realized that if they wanted to be a good family, they have to be like they have to like listen to their family members and like listen, like hear them out and their problems out. And then also Anthony Gonzalez performance on Miguel was amazing because Miguel was like a really developed character who finds passion for like in his family. He finds passion for in his family, and he did a great job because I mean sorry, Gail Garcia, he did a great job performing as Hector because Hector was like Miguel's mentor, and like Hector like guided Miguel the entire way through the journey of Coco of the movie itself. So like that was a point I forgot to like mention just now. But like yeah, that's all.
All right, thank you, Mariam. So you guys have any other things to add on? Have any other things to add on? Yes or no? Alia, do you have anything to say? What do you think about what do you guys think about the Mexican culture? Is it nice? Is it good? And actually, the Day of the Dead is actually based on one of the Mexican holiday is actually there. So I think it's very impressive for the director to add to like really make a research throughout the movie because it's really opened my eyes about other cultures, which is this is the Mexican cultures. And then some Mexican values is like that have been talked about in this movie is no, the Mexican values, the traditional Mexican values included feminism, respect religion, and traditional gender roles. So I think that all of these value, they really show it throughout the movie, even though the movie is not too long, about 1 hour and 45 minutes. I think that I can really understands the culture itself, and I think that is really interesting how they actually put the story, how they actually put the plot. The storyline is so great, and the how the voice over the actors voice over is so it's really convincing how they like convey their script. I can really feel the emotions. At first, I really like can feel the Miguel's frustration when he can't play music, which is the one of the things that he liked the most. And yeah, I can really feel his frustration, even though it's only animated movie, right? So yeah, do you guys have anything to say? Yes, Alia?
Yeah, I want to add something. I can say that the entire Mexican culture is explained beautifully in this movie. If you are not a Mexican, but you can easily relate to this Mexican, and trust me, after this movie ends, you will try to copy these people and their accent. I really love the way they talk, their accents. Yeah, I want to add that. And what is the okay? That's all for me. And if you want to add something.
Yeah, about what Hidayah said about the Mexican culture. I love how like they incorporated a lot of like Spanish vocabulary in the movie. Like one of the songs that I quite liked was part Corazon. So basically, Corazon means heart. So the song was basically meaning like the song was showing that by accomplishing something you must have a proud heart. So like uh basically it means like to achieve something you have to like have you have to have the heart to do so, so you can go like above and beyond to achieve what you want to do, stuff like that. Yeah.
And for me, it's actually nice how at the start of the movie, it shows that how Miguel's family really hate music, but um, at the end of the movie, it's actually music that bring his family together back. Like how when Miguel sing to his great grandmother can make her like in a good condition, like doesn't sick anymore. She can talk. She managed to remember her father. That is so nice. So one more thing in the movies, which is um, the first time that Miguel went to the land of the dead, I just can't stop mesmerizing how beautiful the animation is. It's so colorful and yeah, I just so in love with this movie. The animation is so good. The detail is so good. Okay, so guys, any other thing to say?
I I think we can easily Coco the best animation movie of this decade that touched the heart of not just a kids but also older. I'm literally crying when the part the Mama Coco start singing with Miguel. Remember me, right? Oh my god, it's so sad, guys. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
I can see you
For me,
guys.
I really like the character design. We see from young to old. And at the land of the dead, we see everybody is skeleton, but they are different. Different skeleton.
Okay, the dead character is Coco is actually inspired by I want to add more, inspired by Mexican art. The skeleton figures that inhabit Coco's Land of the Dead are inspired by this one guy named Jose Guadalupe Posado, which is the 19th century artist who is considered as the father of Mexican printmaking. He was so nice. You guys can look it up. It's actually same. The drawing is actually same as the what we call as the drawing is actually same as in the drawing is actually same as in the movie. Yeah, is that actually nice? I just love how they do like a lot of research um in making this movie. I just love all the details on it. So guys, do you have any other things to say for our last meeting? You guys want to add something? No? No? All right. So I guess that's it. That is our review, our last movie review for Coco, which is Coco. So yeah, all right. Thank you guys. Okay, I'm going to stop
Hey
recording.
guys,
Mm.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
It's fast.